And we are back again with B2 Broker with Mr. Steve Chow.
I'm Steve Chow, the head of the business development for the Asian region. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Steve. I want you to tell us a little bit about B2 Broker and what sets B2 Broker apart from other firms in the industry.
Okay, well, from the start, we knew that the best way to serve our client is not just to build or sell some technical product, but instead to create a unique and comprehensive ecosystem for all our client needs. Therefore, we offer a broad range of products, and starting from the excellent liquidity offer, and then we're providing them the sophisticated payment solutions. Also, our product and solution are designed to fit for all the fintech, the business models such as the Forex broker, the crypto exchange, and wallets and the payment gateways. This allows our clients to choose the right area, what they want, and start immediately. And finally, I should state that our main goal and mission is to assist our clients, the business, to grow smoothly and also to help their accelerate their business growth. This mission gives us a passion to create the best solution in the financial market and to be a partner and not a competitor to the best institutional players.
Interesting. Speaking of which, where do you see B2 Broker 5 years from now? Like, what would be the goal and your focus area?
Okay, we are serving our clients worldwide by enhancing the technologies and also offering the best liquidity and technology solution in the market. Since it is a daily operation development, so for the first 5 years, we have a sort of strategic plan that involves developing and improving our liquidity offer in terms of available access and prices. For that, we are keen to establish more relationship with the prime brokers and institutional liquidity provider, and also expand the list of the jurisdiction available for all our clients so we can serve it all over the world, and continue the further enhancement for the technical solutions to remain ahead of our peers in the market, and also continue to expand our company worldwide sellers to have more offers and to have more new tenants in our company.
Interesting. Again, talking about the Middle East, how do you anticipate the Middle Eastern market development? And where do you see yourself developing in the Middle Eastern market?
Okay, that's a very good question. And we all know that by now the Middle East market becomes a region that is a home base for some of the world's fastest growing economy, and also a top destination for the crypto business, along with the Forex and the CFD brokers. And just in 2021, Dubai International, the financial center, the DIFC, reported that there are 996 company registration, and which is the highest record in the history of the DIFC. The number was up by 36% as compared to the 2020. And according to the statistics from the Bank of the International Settlements, and the trading in Forex market up from 5.1 trillion in the last 3 years earlier, but now is up to 6.6 trillion per day in 2019. And with the EAU and the Saudi Arabian retail currency market, according to the increase about 0.6% and also 0.1% respectively against the whole world total. And this growth may be explained by increased awareness of the opportunity for the investor in the Forex market, as well as the region statistics location between Asia and also the Europe. The location time shown enable the region to capture the market opening in the Asia hours as well as the closing time for the US. And also it is so it can working in the same working day, and thus providing the better access to the global market, and in particular for the G7 currency. Also improved the regulatory practice and control by the various authority in another factor that attracting more and more investor into the Forex industry. What we see that the regulation implementation will help the international regulatory practice and hold a proactive position in developing the local market. So therefore, we see a huge potential for further development of the MENA, the MENA market, and establishment of a global fintech and fintech hub. This will be a full-scale competitor to the biggest, financial center like US and also Singapore.
100%. I totally agree on that one. A tricky question. What are some of the upcoming trends that you are excited about and the challenges that you see in the fintech industry in the next 5 to 10 years from now?
Okay. First of all, let's see the market first. With more than the 31.6 trillion investment in US and additional 18.1 billion that invested globally all over in the last 5 years. So, in fact, the fintech is currently the one of the hottest technology sector, and both accomplished player like the Intrum and the PayPal and Square, and also the new starter like the Pratt, Cabbage, and Robinson are reshaping the whole financial industry. Fintech support growth and poverty alleviation by strengthening the financial development, inclusion, and efficiency, and providing the financial services that are required for the digital economy to flourish. The pandemic also reinforced what was already a very clear trend of a rapid advance in technology reshaping the economy and also the financial the landscape globally. And then regarding the trend, the main trend of course will be full scale of adoption of the crypto payment. It is well known that the crypto market, and in particular the crypto payment, are widely recognized globally, and more business start to accept crypto payment. So the crypto has become as important as a part of our everyday lives. For example, the payment cards, even in the more established the giants like the JP Morgans and investing in crypto, and also the BlackRock, they have create a crypto portfolio. With a wise and prudent regular approach, and crypto may not only reshape the payment market, but also to reshape the financial market as well. So, for the second trend, which I would like to mention, is the introduction of the CBDC, that is the central bank digital currency. I presume that most of the central banks are looking into implementing of such technology, which without any doubt that will bring the new era of the financial inclusion and transparency. First trend is the raising of the entire barrier to the financial market. Now, together a regulation requirement for the sector and well prepared projects, and starting with they can get the ticket into the industry. Also, I firmly believe that many investors will bring up their gathering of the jurisdiction, considering to be the undeveloping in terms of the financial services, making more business deals in the region like Africa, Southeast Asia, and Latin America, and also the Middle East. Now, let's say about the challenge. Of course, the first challenge, which I should mention, is the cyber security. We live in a digital world where the business and trust of your client data depends on the safety and your service and their data, with which you will enrich and trust. Therefore, fintech company needs to be taken action to minimize the database breaches and the loss of the client data, and also the taxes and also the labor law. And technology company are moving towards a permanent remote control and workforce, which create state and local tax lineage complexity. Basically, like our team, we have 10 people. You may be spreading around in 10 countries. And it is not easy to provide an appropriate and largest approach for such a situation. And regulation and also the compliance. Purist, unregulated fintech companies should be aware of the increasing banking regulation and compliance requirements. And of course, the last but not less is the quality assurance. Now, the fintech market is extremely competitive, and just in order to survive, you should provide not only just the highest quality of the product, but also the speed of the development. That's very difficult and not easy to do it.
Very deep, talking about the challenges and the trends that you're expecting. Speaking of the challenges, what is the plan of B2 Broker to actually face these challenges and make sure that they are meeting the needs of the clients?
Okay, well, of course, we are implementing a certain strategic in order to address all the upcoming challenges. And basically, we are building an international team across the global, hiring the best professionals. And we are understanding in a company, in a nutshell, it is the employee and the clients. And we are trying to, from one side to build the best approach, which to serve our customer needs. And on the other side, we're creating the best working condition for our employee, that they are building these products.
Last but not least, why did you participate in the Wiki Finance Expo 2022 Dubai?
Okay, and that's a good question. As one of the major players within the Forex and also the crypto industry, the event provides a chance of our client to meet us in person and also to our business. It also provides an opportunity to interact with our client and also, of course, expand into our client acquisition strategy. And main goal and the target for this specific event remain to demonstrate our latest development, integration, product updates for the audience worldwide, which ultimately can lead your business higher profit margin by using our cutting-edge technology solution. And our team of experts will be delighted to provide you with a detailed explanation of every single product that we provide along with our expertise.
Very amazing. Thank you so much, Mr. Steve. It's been a pleasure. Pleasure is always mine. Thank you so much. We're going to be back again with more interviews, and we have a couple of hours to kick off with the last day. Stay tuned. We're going to have some fun. Check. Back again here at FB Markets with Ms. Sophie Stapler.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Very good, thank you.
Starting with our first question, can you tell us more about FB Market?
Okay, of course. So FP Markets is 18 years old now, so we're not a new brokerage. It was actually one of the first brokers that opened up and tried to provide tight spreads to the retail clients for FX, commodities and equities. So its background is Australian, so we're regulated by ASIC, and now we're globally regulated, and we're recognised worldwide. So yeah, we've got over 10,000 tradable products, and gold is the most traded to date. So yeah, we're doing quite well.
Okay, since you've been very old in the business, what does your customers say about you?
Okay, so we have great feedback. We have, an excellent team, so that's crucial. So it's all down to our team members. We've got a great crew here, so they're the main reason why we do so well.
You have mentioned that you have been globally located in different parts of the world, and you have more than 150 global staff. How is FB Markets dealing with the culture gathering, getting all the staff together?
Yeah, so culture is very important, and I think that comes from the management, and it kind of can filter down to the rest of the team. So we've got a very active UBO, and he's Australian, so he's a very active managing director. And our headquarters are in Sydney, so they're the heart of the operation. And then we've got the Cyprus team, who are like the manpower. They've got, the manpower is there. And if you're to describe us, I would say very professional and compliant, but it's still a fun, friendly atmosphere. So it's a nice place to work. A lot of the employees are given, a lot of trust and autonomy in their role. It's a part of it as well, attitude of the employees. So that's considered when we hire people. Attitude and energy that they bring to the workplace is just as important as the knowledge that they have. So that's definitely considered. What else? We have, internal communications. So we've got all, and I think the pandemic helped us a lot with that. And I think the exchange program. So we have quite a cool exchange program where the staff can go to different offices and experience another country and meet people that they haven't necessarily met face to face. So that's also something quite cool for our team members, and they get quite excited about
So basically, you made strangers become a family.
Yes, we have lots of fun parties too. They're always good fun. So yeah, it's a really nice place to be.
Interesting. What is FB Market key value proposition?
So our core values are based around, our pricing, our customer service and technology. So we invest heavily there to make sure that we're competing, and we quite enjoy competing with our competitors. It keeps us on our toes for that, and all of our internal KPIs and our operations are based around delivering, the best pricing and good customer service and fast withdrawals. I mean, that's all I think clients want at the end of the day.
Very, very, very interesting. Ms. Sophie, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for all the information. We're going to be back again with more interviews, so stay tuned. back again here at Enclave FX booth. I have Mr. Pritish Patel.
Hello, everyone. Myself, Pritesh Patel. I'm from Enclave FX and I'm a COO of Enclave FX.
Amazing. All right, Mr. Pritish, first of all, welcome. Being here you're most welcome. Being in Wiki Finance Expo 2022 Dubai. I want you to tell us a little bit about Enclave FX.
Okay, Enclave FX is an ambitious project of Quickstart 24 Group. Under this, we provide a worldwide trading platform to our clients, those who want to trade in international market. Even we provide MT5 as a trading platform. And we are registered from UK, London. Even we are authorized, as well as you can say, ASIC registered, ASIC certificate we have. So Enclave FX leads foundation in the year of 2018. So you can see we are not too old, but not too much young. And if you can see, we are consider ourselves as a best broker in Forex trading.
Interesting. And how is Enclave FX different from any other firms or brokers?
If you can look our other brokers, then you can see there are many conversion charges during deposit and withdrawal. But we have no conversion charges during deposit and withdrawal. Even we have swap-free account like ECN as well as ECN Pro. For a hedge account, there is no zero margin required. Even you want to deposit or withdrawal, you can get in your account, you can show in your account within maximum 4 hours. While other brokers, if you compare that, you can get, they are taking 48 hours to 2 days, 3 days. And you can get best customer support from us 24/5. Each and every time, wherever you get any kind of support, we are there for you.
Very, very, very interesting. And what do you believe your strength is being in exactly in Enclave FX?
In our Enclave FX, if I believe about our strength, then we are a young team, not only by age, but we are leading with technology, and they are knowledgeable people we have. We have numbers of traders across the globe. We have copy trading, as well as you can say ASIC certified broker in India. Only one is one of the broker. So these are all our strength, as well as you can see our deposit and withdrawal rate is the fastest rate. And sometimes if trader want to deposit and his account is going to close, if we deposit service fast, then and only then he can get better service.
Amazing. What are your future planning as Enclave FX?
As Enclave FX, in future planning, we have own office in Dubai right now. Even we are planning for other certificate also. Other regulated authorities we will get. And some plannings are, just like you know, secret. So we cannot disclose everything. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it for having us. Welcome to Wiki Finance Expo. I hope you're having lots of fun.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Wiki Finance. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. We're going to be back again soon with another interesting and exciting interviews. So stay tuned. Ladies and gents, we're back again with Mr. Filippo Di Rosa.
Hi, thank you.
Thank you so much. Congratulations. This morning, you became the CEO of Honor FX. How does that make you feel? Especially like you're here at the event in Wiki Finance Expo.
So first of all, I'm delighted to be here at the Expo. And today there's been the announcement of my appointment with Honor FX as the CEO. I've actually been in this role for a few months already, but we thought this was a great occasion for us to make the announcement. And it's a pleasure to be here, absolutely.
Congratulations, congratulations. We want you to tell us more about Honor FX.
Yes, so we are an MT5 broker. We have different type of licenses in Mauritius, in Malaysia, and for me, it's about building relationships with our clients. So I'm currently repositioning a bit the broker to focus on the markets that we're interested. We already have a very active trading base, but we're looking for more retail clients as well as partners, IBs, to grow this in our key markets.
Speaking of which, what are the goals that Honor FX is looking for?
So we're looking to expand our regulatory and strengthen our regulatory position. We are exploring different licenses across jurisdictions where we think it's a good time to have the correct type of license. This will enable us to provide better services. We're also very focused on the fintech aspect as the whole industry is changing. So we have very interesting projects that we're currently developing in-house and some of them externally to make sure that we grow the business in the right way.
Talking of growing, how do you see Honor FX in the Middle Eastern market?
So myself, I've been in the Middle East for, I think, just under 15 years. So it's, first of all, fantastic to be here. And it's a market that I know very well, which means, this allows us to make the right moves, to hire the right people, to focus on the right markets. I think the market has grown a lot, has developed. It's more sophisticated now. So it's really a good time to look at the Gulf region, still having Dubai as a hub, which, for me, I've had the pleasure to call my home for quite some time. So I think we can grow on that with the Honor FX family.
Interesting and amazing. Mr. Flippos, thank you so much. Congratulations again. Thank you, guys. We're going to be with more interviews coming up, so stay tuned.
No, no. I will hide that.
All right, we changed the location. We wanted to get away from everyone so we could have a very amazing and special interview with Mr. Gary. Mr. Gary, welcome.
Thank you for welcoming me today. Would like to thank the Expo for hosting this event and to invite me, especially Scott. It's been an honor. It's been an honor to be yesterday at the panel, and today I will be doing my seminar later on.
Amazing. And may I know why have you decided to be a speaker in this event?
Well, I've been in Dubai for the past 11 years, and I've pretty much attended most of the Expo events in the financial market industry. And what I've noticed is most of the Expo are too oriented on the sell side of the financial market industry. That means they are welcoming brokers, data providers, solutions like software providers and so on, brokers as well. So because of that, I felt like there was something missing, which is where do we stand as a retail trader if we want to know more about trading? Where are the buy-siders, the fund managers, the money managers, the traders? So as a proprietary trader, it was my pleasure to come and deliver on a topic that I think is important for everyone here today. So I will be delivering a presentation later on to help people understand my strategy and what is going to be the attitude of the bank in the market and how you can basically take advantage of it by countering the manipulation.
Interesting, actually, knowing that such topics will be spoken talked about on the stage. What makes you think that retail forex traders can profit in 2022 from the same markets that the most institutional traders, such as banks, hedge funds? Don't you think that algorithm strategies in place would make it impossible to play in the game?
We need to understand and accept that we trade in a market in which the rules of the game are written by the big players, banks, financial institutions, pension funds, and not by us, the small fish. So we need to play by these rules, and we need to understand them if we want to be able to take advantage of the market. It's as simple as this. The market is, to most people, is chaotic to the layman, but it's a very organized chaos. So if you understand how it is perfectly organized, and you are able to understand the rules of the game, they're always the same, and they just keep repeating themselves again and again. That's it. If you understand from which side you need to take the market, you will get it right most of the time.
So basically, education is a main sector and a main element in understanding the game itself. All right. Talking of speaking of which, is this the reason why people think that trading is very complicated? And is there any way that makes them understand that it's a simpler and they can always win regularly?
Yeah. Actually, there are a few things that I'm going to highlight. The first is to explain why most people seem to think it's complicated. Well, big players make their money by chasing the liquidity in the market. And by liquidity, I mean the stop loss of what we put in as a trade, the retail trader's stop loss. The big quantity also of volume we enter at the exact same time because we use the exact same indicators. So for all these reasons, if we want to be able to understand and to play right by those big institutional players, we need to figure out how they think and play by them and not against them. Oh, and sorry, and the five actually major things that people need to master, I would say, if you want to get it right, is first of all, they need to get the direction of the market right, and at a tea time. The second thing that they would need to do is to understand where the amateurs, the retail players, are positioning themselves in order to wait for their stop loss to get hit. The number three aspect is to wait for the bank to close their position once those amateur stop losses have been hit. And when the positions of the banks are closed, it's basically to ride by them and to take the ride all the way to the amateur's stop loss on the opposite direction. And the fifth element, which I believe everybody should understand, is there's no need for anyone out there to think psychology is the biggest problem in trading, in their trading. Actually, it's not. If you think about it, if you always play like a retail trader, like an amateur, no matter how strong, mentally strong you are, you will get hit all the time. And you will never survive out there, and you're going to lose it all. So really, it's not about psychology, and it's about educating people on how to think right by the big players.
All right, then I want a message from you to those who are afraid of trading. What would you tell them? A very quick, brief one.
It's not going to happen in one day. It's a long journey, but I would say every job is a long journey before you master it. So give it the time. Don't put your live money at risk. Always test yourself with platforms that offer you a simulation arena for you to just put whatever trades you want. But always have the same bias. Always take one rule and dig deep. At the end of the day, the best people are the one that masters one thing and are able to apply it 100 times rather than trying to do 100 things one time. And that's Bruce Lee who said it.
Mr. Gary, thank you so much. Looking forward to hear your speech on the stage. Guys, we're going to be back again in between the booths, and we're going to cover some of Mr. Gary's speech on the stage. Stay tuned. Ladies and gents, we're back again from our secret position here in the Wiki Expo Finance. We have Mr. Ahmed Alam. Welcome to Wiki Finance Expo.
Thank you very much, and it's my pleasure for being here.
Mr. Ahmed, can you tell us what you do usually?
Actually, I'm working as a financial expert at His Highness Ruler's Court. I'm specialized in financial fraud investigator. Mainly, I work as an investigator for the financial fraud related to the DeFi and the maybe cryptocurrencies and the other things related to the company evaluation, company liquidation. That's it.
Interesting. So I think your job is very sensitive, kind of a way.
It's so sensitive, so critical, and we deal all the time with figures and numbers.
So always busy with numbers. So you've been here on the second day and the first day, I believe. How do you see Wiki Expo and such exhibitions being held in the Middle East?
In fact, I heard about Wiki Global in general. It's a well-known company, especially in the Middle East and in the Asia. I came here and I have a big expectation related to their organization, because I heard about their reputation related to the same field. So actually they meet my expectation and they do it in very well way, and they succeed in organizing these events, especially with the huge number of company and the type of the speakers and panelists. I communicate with them, and actually we share together a lot of experience related to the financial field, related to DeFi business and cryptos.
Interesting. You mentioned that you are working at His Highness Roller Court, and in the section of basically investigation and fraud. Yeah. How could people avoid being frauded in such a market?
Actually, in general, my advice, you have to put in your mind the red flags. Always sometimes there is a red flags, there is some indication tell you there is something wrong here. But whatever you try to convince people, to advise people, be careful, they run after something which sounds so good. But in fact, when something's so good to be true, this is a red flags. But because of what is going on in the financial market, what is the booming, especially related to the DeFi or cryptocurrencies or NFTs, and all of this make a lot of people, especially the young generation, get too much attracted and get trapped in this. So I advise everyone, please take your time before you take any financial decision, any investment decision. On the other side, you have to diversify your investment. Don't put all the eggs in just one basket. Try to diversify and never regret about something. And don't be trapped in the FOMO effect. FOMO, I mean fear of missing out. Everything will come in the proper time. Just make your proper research, do it properly, and you will get what you are targeting to achieve.
Very, very, very interesting. Speaking of which, knowledge should be always there to make sure that I am aware, or whoever is trading is aware of what's happening in the market and how things are running in the market. Is there any other element, do you think, that's very important to be aware of aside of educational element?
However you get educated, the experience is the top level. So you should get involved. You should give yourself a chance to try something, however with a small portion. But once you try, you will test it, and after that you can properly decide whatever you get involved with or you run away. So the experience is the key word for any decision in your daily life. and especially related to the investment once we are talking about the finance field. So try everything till you find what you are searching for.
I want an advice from you for whoever is scared to be in this market or in this sector. What would you tell them?
Please don't take my advice as a granted thing. I will tell you something. Once it comes to the cryptocurrency market, nothing is granted. Okay, so the past performance cannot grant the future return. Okay, so all what you have to do is to make your research by your own self, and you have to get well educated. And we have a lot of channels right now to know exactly what we are going to get involved with. So make your proper research and think not just one time, couple of times, and after that you can be able to take your decision, or you can be able to take your coming step related to the financial investment.
Very deep. Mr. Ahmed Allam, thank you so much for being with us.
It's my pleasure, and I would like to give a special thanks for Wiki Global for having me in this event. Especially, I have been as a key speaker and as a panelist, so I wish to get involved in the coming event, inshallah.
The pleasure is always ours. Thank you so much for your time, and we hope that you enjoyed with us. Thank you. Guys, we're going to be back again with more interesting and exciting interviews, so stay tuned.